Howdy folks, hope everybody doing real good. French dip sliders on the menu this evening. Well, they're going to be similar to a French dip anyway. A traditional French dip is thin sliced roast beef on a French roll with some onion and Swiss cheese. We're going to be using some of these little small rolls here, and I already went through and cut them down the center and got the tops off of them. Instead of Swiss cheese, going to be using some provolone cheese. You can use Swiss cheese if you want to. I just think for these sliders, for some reason, the provolone just works a little bit better. We got a sweet onion back here cut up. We're going to get that caramelized, get them onions sweetened up a little bit. We got about a pound of thin sliced roast beef. We're going to get that chopped up a little bit. Pack of Au Jus. We're going to put that together. Going to need some unsalted beef stock for that. We'll probably put a few little seasonings in that as well, just to kick it up a little bit. Gonna need about a half a stick of butter and a package of this Lipton's onion soup mix. We're gonna get that in that butter and mostly just try to get the good seasonings in the dehydrated onions that's gonna settle in the bottom and get it on top of these buns. Gonna make them extra good. Let's get to cooking. Get a little olive oil in the skillet. Just a little pat of butter in there and make it extra butter. And this is one of them sweet Vidalia onions, and thinly sliced. That way they'll caramelize a little quicker. Get a little salt on here. A little pep. We're going to let these cook here over about a medium-low heat till they sweeten up pretty good. In the meantime, we're going to get this Au Jus bubbling. I'm going to go in with about 3 cups of this unsalted beef stock. That's most of this box, 4 cups in the box. Get this Au Jus gravy mix in here. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Herb De Provence. Just bump this up a bit. Some good little herbs and seasoning in this. Not much, it's pretty strong. Put a little thyme in, dried thyme. Get some fresh black pepper grinded in. Good little bit. I like mine pretty peppery. Gotta have a few splashes of that Worcestershire. I'm going to put just a splash of soy sauce in. We're just going to leave this on a nice low simmer and let it sit here and stay hot till we're ready to use it. When you're starting to sweeten up, you don't want to rush this process. Just let these saute pretty slowly and keep them mixed up pretty often until they get nice and golden brown, nice and sweet. Alright, we got these onions caramelized up here pretty good. Cut the fire off on this skillet. Get these little sliders put together. I'm just going to go through here and kind of cut this up a little bit. There's the oven up to temp. We had it preheating 350. I just want these kind of just shredded up a little bit like that right there. That way when you take a bite of that slider, you know, you don't get a whole piece of roast beef that may want to come off. In fact, I think we'll go a little bit this way too. Looking pretty good. Now what we're doing here is taking this thin provolone and just busting it in half, and then folding it into quarters like that right there, and then you put your rounded side toward the middle of the little bun. That way you end up squared off with your cheese. Those nice sweet caramelized onions, gonna be extra good. Got our butter melted. We're gonna go in with this onion soup. Get it mixed up in this butter. Now what we've done is really added a beautiful flavor to this butter. And we're just going to brush the tops of these buns with that very nicely seasoned butter. Get a little parsley. Get this wrapped up here a little bit. $3.50. We're going to let that go about 30 minutes. See y'all back shortly. I'm going to cover these back up so those buns kind of steam on top. Let them cool for about 10-15 minutes. And we'll come back in, get them out, get a plate put together. We got our Au Jus. Let's go in here with one of these. Give it a little dunk. Man, that is good. That's outstanding. Little sliders. Goodness gracious. Man, that was good. Pretty easy to do. Nice little party tray. Good lunch. Tater chips on the side. Maybe some French onion dip. Be off the hooks. It's regular folks approved. That's it, folks. It's some French dip style sliders with a packet of Au Jus gravy. Bumped up a little bit. Till next time. Peace.